right, so this is going to be a read aloud on the article about the Byzantine Empire, which we also call the Eastern Roman Empire. So we're going to try to answer questions on the last page 1 through 6. So let me scroll this down a little bit. So the eastern portion of the Roman Empire continued for almost 1,000 years as the Byzantine Empire. So remember, you had this big Roman Empire, and it splits into two halves, Western and Eastern. The Western Empire is going to collapse around 500 AD. The Eastern half, when Diocletian split it, it's actually going to survive for another 1,000 years. And we're going to call it the Byzantine Empire. So what we're talking about here is the Eastern half. So the eastern portion of the Roman Empire continued for almost 1,000 years, called the Byzantine Empire. The capital city of the Byzantine Empire was Constantinople. So this is going to be a significant city of the Byzantines and a significant city in world history. Today we call it Istanbul. It was built at a strategic location. The location serves as a crossroads. So what it means is different civilizations would have come through here for international trade. That makes it very important. Where several trade routes met, including the Silk Road. The Silk Road helped make Constantinople very wealthy and significant. So if we look at, here's our Constantinople. Over here is the continent of Europe, the Roman Empire. Here's the continent of Africa, and here's Asia. So notice Constantinople. It connects these two continents, and it's quickly to get to Africa. So that's why we call it a crossroads. Trade in the international or the ancient world, a lot of it came through Constantinople. So very significant place because of trade. It was located on a piece of water we call the Bosporus Strait, between two continents, Asia and Europe. So here's Europe again, here's Asia, here's Constantinople, here's the strait. The site was chosen because the geography made it very easy to defend. So it's also a defendable city. They built a series of layered walls that cannot be penetrated. So it's the capital of the Byzantine Empire. It's an international trade route comes through here. It's a fortified city. So Constantinople is very important. So as the western half of the empire fell, the eastern half survived and thrived. Constantinople is now going to replace Rome as a center of culture and achievement. So up to now, we've been talking about Rome this, Rome that. Well, now we're going to move east, and we're going to be talking about Constantinople. Constantinople is going to be the heart of the Roman civilization. So this city and the Byzantine Empire, they're going to preserve Greek and Roman culture because, remember, the Western's being invaded by barbarians left and right. The Eastern's going to preserve everything that the barbarians don't destroy. Education has become very important in the Eastern Roman Empire, and they did so to serve their people. So what are some of the achievements of this empire? Well, they're going to have one emperor in particular. His name is Justinian. So the Byzantine Emperor Justinian improved on the Greek and Roman tradition, laws, and government. He organized and he simplified the complex Roman laws. So remember the 12 tables. They were 12 bronze tablets posted in the Roman Forum about all the Roman laws. Well, what he said is, man, those are hard. Those are too difficult. Let me organize them. I'm going to put some with, personal injury law, some with, criminal statutes, some with business. So he's going to organize the law in the different areas, and he's going to make it more simple. So he did this to make it easier to read and more accessible to the average citizen. So the average you and I could read the law and understand it. So we're going to call this new law the Justinian Code, named after Justinian. The Byzantines became wonderful works of art. So they're going to come up with a whole new art system. We call this mosaics. This looks like a painting of Justinian, but it's not. Mosaics are made with brightly colored pieces of glass, carefully glued into stone to make pictures. Notice you can see the little parts here. This is actual glass glued into stone. To the right, this is an example of a mosaic depicting Emperor Justinian. There's also an example of the Byzantines preserving Roman art techniques. The Romans were the first to use this technique, but the Byzantines are really what make this glorious and use it a lot. For the most part of the Western Roman Empire's history, Christianity, a monotheistic religion, was illegal. Imagine that. Early in the Roman Empire's history, with Caesar Augustus and others, it was illegal, against the law, to practice Christianity. Towards the end of the Roman Empire, though, it does become legal. And in the Byzantine Empire, it was no longer a crime. You could freely practice Christianity. What this is going to do is going to diffuse religion. So now that it's in the open, more people are going to practice, and this religion is going to diffuse throughout the empire. The form of Christianity they practiced in the Byzantine Empire we call Greek Orthodox. Again, it's just a different branch of Christianity, also called Eastern Orthodox. Orthodox means strictly follow the early techniques of faith. They also decorated and they built beautiful Christian churches throughout the empire. One of these is called the Hagia Sophia, which is pictured here. This is what the Hagia Sophia looked like before it was an Islamic mosque. In today's world, it has been transformed into an Islamic mosque. The church was considered the jewel of the empire and was greatly admired. So what we're going to do now is we're going to answer these 6 questions based on this reading. So 1, after the fall of the Western Roman Empire, what was the new name of the Eastern Roman Empire? What is it called? What is the Eastern Roman Empire's new name? 2, give 3 reasons why Constantinople was significant. What made it an important city? 30 points. Which 2 civilizations did the Byzantine Empire preserve the culture and achievements of? Which 2 civilizations have we already studied that they preserved the culture of? Number 4, what was the effect on the citizens when Emperor Justinian organized and simplified the Roman law code? How did it affect the citizens? What did it do for them? What artistic technique did the Byzantine Empire use where artists used brightly colored pieces of glass carefully glued into stone? What's its name? And number 6, which world religion did the Byzantine Empire help to diffuse due to making this world religion legal to practice in the empire? 10 points. Please complete this assignment and submit it. It's assignment 115. Thank you.